Oregon Wild Sheep Foundation has been extremely busy this year, as we have continued to be at the forefront of conservation for bighorn sheep in Oregon, as well as across state lines. This effort has been possible thanks to your support. The participation of our many volunteers, partners, and organizations allow us to catch, health test, and collar sheep in multiple areas. As a result of the conservation work being done throughout the state, sportsmen and outfitters are able to spend time in the hills pursuing these majestic animals. To do this important work, it has taken countless dollars and manpower from the members of the Oregon Wild Sheep Foundation, the National Wild Sheep Foundation, their chapters and affiliates, along with key partnerships with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the U.S. Forest Service, the Bureau of Land Management, and the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, and the Confederated Tribe of the Umatilla Indian Reservation, the Warm Springs, and Nez Perce tribes. Critical funds for bighorn sheep management are brought in through the annual Oregon Wild Sheep Banquet and the Reno Sheep Show. Thanks to the ION and Tri-State GIA grant partnerships, key funding continues to support conservation work, helping ensure these herds are around for future generations. The efforts on the ground and behind the scenes are made possible by the passionate volunteers, workers, and donors. By giving of their time, talents, and money, we are able to ensure these projects continue on, growing in success year after year.
Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife were gracious enough to share some of their California bighorn sheep with Nevada.
And the Deschutes were lucky enough to have healthy bighorn populations, and there's some populations in Nevada that could use some genetic augmentation.
It's pretty fortunate for us because our herds here in northwestern Nevada have been hit pretty hard by the drought, and they're at pretty reduced levels compared to what they once were.
Nez Perce Tribal Government, the executive committee, has an obligation to the membership to do what they can to bring bighorn sheep back.
We work with the states, primarily Washington, Oregon, and Idaho, as part of the Hell's Canyon Initiative, as well as the NGOs such as the Wild Sheep Foundation. What brings us here today is the mountain sheep in the Hell's Canyon region, just being good partners and trying to do our part for the conservation of wild sheep.
So happy to be here and to be a part of this process to hopefully make a difference.
Currently we're standing at the Slocum Creek Campground and Leslie Gulch Boat Ramp, and we're working some bighorn sheep as part of a test and remove effort to clear MOV from these sheep. Wild Sheep Foundation is paying for our helicopter time, so in combination of funds received from Wild Sheep Foundation and our dedicated sheep funds with the agency, we're able to financially make these projects happen.
Our members are making a difference, with over $75,000 going to the purchase of radio collars in this season alone. Predator control and habitat is an important part of ensuring sustainable areas for wild sheep. This focus has been a big part of the work done at Heart Mountain. We are thankful for the partnership with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service and Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife on this critical work, helping to thin invasive junipers and purchasing water development equipment. Year over year, we have been fortunate to see impact and support continue to spread to new areas. The Oregon Wild Sheep Foundation takes an active role in advocating for protective legislation. We have provided testimony to the Oregon legislature on bills with the potential to affect wild sheep and goat management, as well as the hunter conservationist. We shared crucial input to multiple public land management proposals on both BLM and national forest lands. We have shared insight for multiple national and regional efforts and issues, and continue to work with the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife on issues specific to wild sheep and goat management. The continued progress is a testament to the hard work and dedication of all our members, volunteers, and donors, who continue to dedicate their time and show up to help us progress forward. Carrying on the impact that has been growing for over 25 years requires all of us working together, from the sportsmen in the field to the banquets and agencies and boots on the ground.
I don't think we could do any of this without a large volunteer force. Community members who come out to help on these captures. It takes a small village to get this done, and all these people come out on their own, volunteering, spending their time, their hard work. It's more than just having a fundraising banquet and giving money that way. It's the volunteers that come together, and all their time and all their hours are used to generate funds to the federal government so we can continue doing more of these projects.
We are thankful for all who have made it a priority to be involved. We have another year of impact under our belts, and yet there is still more work ahead. We could not be here without your support, donations, volunteering, and contributions, and we thank you for that. There is a common thread which draws us together, connecting to these wild sheep and the places they call home. If we want these powerful and awe-inspiring creatures to be around for generations to come, we must keep this momentum going, carrying on the fight to protect wild sheep and their home.